Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here to work on another layout, and this page kit is my last page kits, guys. Oh, I don't know how I'm feeling about that, because yes, I'm working on a ton of them right now, but a lot of them are for the crop that I'm going to in October. I'm trying to make 50 page kits. So I don't want to be taking any from there, which more than likely I'll have to if I want to keep scrapping at least one layout a week, which I think I want to do. At least one layout a week on YouTube here. And the rest of my videos are going to be making page kits because I am completely out. I can't believe it. This is the last one. And you can tell how long it's been in my scrap room because I have no digital prints in there, like none. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab some digital prints, and this is from our store, and I love the digital prints to work on the foundation of the embellishment clusters. So that's why I'm going through this, trying to figure out which ones I'm going to use, and then we'll start working on the layout. Another thing, this had a little recipe card in there, and it said family game night, and which is something that we do all the time. You know, even with Mason, he'll come over and we play lots of Yahtzee, Uno, checkers, you name it. We play those games. But when I went to look for pictures, I couldn't find any. So what I'm going to do is I'm still going to do the layout without pictures, because that's kind of what I wanted to kind of do for this. So I'm going to do that. And then we have Mason this weekend. So I'm going to be taking pictures, and then all I'll have to do is plop them right on. So even though I don't have the pictures, I'm still gonna work on the layout, get it ready. Then I'll take the pictures, and then I have a Canon selfie, and I'll just plop the pictures in. Now, this had a sheet, and this is from Echo Park, All About Boys, and it had these. So I cut a whole bunch of those before I turned the camera on, because I knew I was going to have to cut these apart. So I didn't want to have to cut, you know, too many things. So when I have my page kits and I don't get those ready, this is what I do in between the layouts that I make at a crop. Is it takes about 10 minutes, and I just cut all of these apart, and I decide to go with 3 tags because I think I'm going to use these for, I don't know, either embellishment clusters or some of the journaling, because I have this frame too, which I'm going to put some of our grid paper, and I'll show you our grid paper. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I loved the Project Life cards, right? Like, I've used these so much over the years, but I knew I couldn't get them anymore. And because I love them so much, I got Josh to design some digital grid paper. And now, if I run out, all I got to do is just print again. And then I can cut them in whatever color that we sell. And then we have 2 different kinds of digital prints. And I'll show those to you in a second here. Once I'm done doing these, I'm doing all the ones that I need to fussy cut with the scissors first. And then the circles and stuff, we made them so that they are, you're able to use punches for these. Now, our files are PNG. So people that have Cricuts, the newer Cricuts that you don't have to use cartridges, they can use them on that. Or you can just cut them out like this, print them out, cut them out. Now you can print them at home or you can get them printed at Staples. And right now we're having a 50% off sale. So all our digital prints are 50% off. So that's fun. And all my classes too are 50% off. And oh, right now too, next weekend I'm having my, I don't know, is that the 4th virtual crop or the 5th? I forgot to check. And it's 10 hours of scrapping. You get 2 free digital files and you get 10 hours, pretty close to 10 hours. A couple times we finished like maybe half an hour before. But it's usually pretty close to the 10 hours and it's in different sessions. So there's Friday night, which we're going to do 4 hours from 6 to 10. And then Saturday, it's from 9 to 1. And then we're going to take an hour lunch. And then we're going to do 2 to 4. So by Saturday at 4, we're going to be done. And the reason I like to do it sort of early and all that stuff, it's let's say something happens. Let's say I run out of power. It's totally out of my control. Well, then I have plenty of time the rest of the weekend to make up those hours. But if I said, okay, well, we're not going to do any on Friday night and, you know, kind of bank on all Saturday or all Sunday and then something happens, I got no time to make up those hours. But if I start on Friday night and let's say there's no power on Friday night, well, then I can just move everything to Saturday or do some Saturday and do some Sunday. So that's 10 hours or $10 for 10 hours. So that's like $1 an hour. And then you get 2 free digital files too that are exclusive. Okay. So that's on sale right now. And then, oops, no, I'm done. Good. And then next week, there's going to be the Scrappa-thon 8. Oh, I can't believe that's the 8th one. And that is, it goes the entire month of October. So it starts on October 1st and it goes till October 31st. And we do 31 layouts in 1 month. Okay, let me see. I think I'm going to try to take a couple of photos this weekend. Or maybe 3? 3 photos. Let's do 3 photos. Let's start with this. Of course, I have no photos right now, but that's okay. We're just going to wing it. So the virtual crop is going to be on a Facebook group that I've already created. And tomorrow, I think I'm going to do a 6-inch strip maybe. Let's try that. 6-inch strip. And we'll put that down the side here. So we'll divide our page right in 2. So tomorrow I'm going to put all the challenges on the Facebook group so that you can get ready. You can, you know, print your photos, kind of think about the challenges, all that good stuff. Okay, do I want maybe something like this on the bottom here? Maybe I'll make this 5 inches. Let's make this 5.5 to start with. I'm only taking a little bit off at a time because I can't, I mean, I still have the other side there, that's 6 inches, but who wants to waste paper? Even though, you know, I don't know about you, but I have tons of pattern papers, but I still don't want to waste them for sure. Okay, so this, I'm just going to cut a little strip for here and maybe this is 4 1/4, so 5 by 5. So let's do a little strip here. I just like, this is 1 1/4. I don't want it too big. For some reason, I like to have a strip under my tags because I feel like it grounds them to the layout. Grounds them? It kind of, yeah, grounds them. For some reason, that word didn't sound right to me. It grounds them to the layout. Okay, so I like that, and then I like this. Then these here, I figured I'm just going to put them around the layout and see how I like that. Okay, I like this, and I'm of the mindset that, you know, as soon as you kind of have something that you have a good feeling about, just stick it. Stick it down, and then your layout is going to come together so much faster, and there's less kind of humming and hawing, and your layouts, you know, and before it used to take me literally days to get done. Ever since I kind of have the mindset of just stick it. I go through, you know, I put layouts together so much faster. And it's not a race. That's not what I'm saying. It's not a race. But I think as human beings, our time is limited. Definitely limited. So I don't like to, you know, feel that I'm spending days on something. I have so many other things that I want to accomplish. Okay, I was thinking of maybe using this frame, but I don't know where. I hope I can figure out how to use it because I'm kind of liking it. So these viewfinders are going to go really well with these. I just got to figure out, you know, how to use them and where to use them. I don't think I'll be able to use this, but it's okay. I wanted to use some of, you know, some of my tags here, and I like how it kind of fills up that section. Although, this is what I'm going to do. I find they're too low, and because I've glued them to the strip, now I can move the entire strip without having to move everything around. Okay, I like that better. It fills this section a little bit more. Less white space. White space is not a bad thing by any means, but I do like stuff to be filled up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to do this, and then this. I'm going to add my photos to here. I'm going to add some of this right here. I don't know if I'm going to keep that there. I'm not going to glue it yet because I'm not sure of it. So whenever I'm not sure of something, I kind of move on to something else. Now here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put foam tape in behind here, and then I won't put any adhesive on this side, so I can put my photo down. But I think I'm going to start with this in this area. And then have a cluster here. And I'll probably do a cluster right here. I'm going to cut, am I going to cut this viewfinder in half? This one here, I think I need most of it because it's sticking out on, you know, the two side. But this one here, most of it is going to be under this photo frame or this photo place. So I'm going to cut this one and then I can use this. So I have an embellishment cluster here, then right here. So, and possibly over here, right in the corner. And then that way, the 3 photos are in there. And then this is going to be my journaling block. So I'm going to have something going on here, but in my head, I don't see it as an embellishment cluster. It's my journaling block. And then you have all of these guys. So I have, you know, some embellishments going on in a few spots here. I might put this there and, yeah, I was going to say and put the date. I don't know. Let's see if I can get a few more of these. Incorporated in my layout. There's a little one here. So I think I'm going to put this one over top and it's going to hide that awkward spot right there. And then, of course, I like to put arrows. So let's divide the arrows where they're going to go. I have these little enamel hearts that I'm hoping to use. There's this little tab here too that I could potentially use. I think I like it better than the other one. But let's see if I'm going to try and use one of these cameras, or maybe more than a camera, more than one camera, and see how I can put them on the layout here. Okay, did I put, no, I was going to say, did I put all of these in? And no, I didn't. So I put one here, I put one here. Maybe I can put this little one here because I think I'd want it so it's not touching anything. So you don't think that it's part of any of those clusters, which is what I want. No. So I might not be able to use all of them, and that's okay. I have some here, I have some here, here, and here. And 3 of them are in the cluster. So I think I would like, I think that'll look okay with the photo. I like that. So I have this one here. So I got to think about where I'm going to put this. And this just says yes to this. And, you know, just playing family games. It's Mason's favorite thing, like favorite thing ever. He is not 2 minutes in the house. And it's like, can we play Uno? Can we, you know, play Yahtzee? We taught him how to play Yahtzee this summer. And he is a Yahtzee fanatic now. That's all he wants to do is play Yahtzee. And I bought this new game. I should do actually a layout about this new game. I found it, I think it was on Facebook. I can't remember the name of it, but it's basically you have like dice, and then you have cards, and the dice has different patterns on it, and then you put a card down and you got to match the card. Oh, I was going to put foam tape on this one. So you got to match the card, and whoever finishes first wins. So that's fun, and it's like educational too, right? Because you got to figure out how to make the right combo. So we're enjoying this new game too. Usually I try to buy some new games every year, even though most of my kids are, you know, all my kids are grown up, but we still have Mason. And actually with the other kids, we still like to play games. One game that we love playing at Christmas is, well, it's beer pong, but we call it just ping pong. So we put water in the cups, and then we use, you know, those the little balls, golf balls, I think they are. And you have to, you know, throw it in. And we do it competition style. So whoever wins, then they, you know, there's teams, there's 2 people, and then you have to beat everybody. And we're not competitive whatsoever, but we love it. And my nephews that live where my mom lives, where I grew up, they love it. And there's a couple years that we haven't been home for Christmas. One year was the year that we built our house. That was in 2016. And then, so we didn't, because we wanted to spend our first Christmas in our new house. And then that same year, like the year after, but just a few days later, my husband's mom passed away on January 4th. So just a few weeks after Christmas. So then my brother and his family, you know, came for the funeral. And it was so cute because my nephews were like, you know, they call me ma tante. Ma tante, you know, you can never do that again. You have to come every Christmas because it was so boring without you guys. And of course, last year, because of everything that's going on right now, and in my area, it was really bad. And in my mom's area, it wasn't. So we didn't want to go over and, you know, bring that to them. So we didn't have Christmas together. We did it in July, which was fine, or June. We did it in June. Okay, I'm trying to see how, I don't like how this is sitting. I didn't like that little space that was there. It felt like it was, I don't know, what it made it so it didn't belong together. So whenever you're putting these things, clusters together, you need to, as you're putting your stuff on, you need to make sure that you touch some of the other elements that's on there. Okay. What is this? This says "so good for me." We'll get that. This says "savor this moment," and we should, right? Kids grow up so fast. Like, I just feel like I still remember my kids being young, right? And now they're all grown up, and we just feel like, I mean, we did do everything with our kids, so I definitely feel like we enjoyed our kids while they were here. But it's still, time flies. And I remember, you know, the young moms at home, and they, when your kids are young and you're like, oh, you know, they want me to put them to bed, and or they're still have their Suki, and, you know, they try to get them to grow older faster. And I always told the moms, just enjoy it. You know, So you lay down with your child. You're not going to lay down with them till they're 60. So enjoy them right now at the moment that they are, because before you know it, it's not going to, you know, they might not want to spend time with you. So enjoy it now. Enjoy it now. And so I'm treating these 3 as my embellishment clusters. So I'm going to put embellish or the enamel dots around these. So enjoy it now while you can, because believe me, before you know it, they'll be all grown up. I like that, wild and free, because man, oh man, we definitely get wild when we play these games. There's always, you know, when there's a new boyfriend or girlfriend that comes along, they always go, whew, your family is intense when it comes to games. Yes, we are. Okay, now I'm going to go get our little alphas, and I'm just going to spell out game night, and then this is going to complete this layout. Okay, so I went and grabbed our typewriter font in the white text. We also have them in the black text, and then we have some with another font, black and white text, which is called Feeling Good, and all those are on sale too. And I'll tell you what I love about these is, man, when I still have the other fonts that I had, but I can't tell you how many times that a sticker sheet goes pretty much not unused, I guess, but a lot of the letters on there are not used because I ran out of E's or I ran out of A's, and then I can't use that sticker sheet anymore. With this, Josh has made it that, you know, there's whole rows of A's, but then down here, he's made it that you have extra letters. We kind of did a search and said, you know, which letters are the most used while writing, So we kind of did those too. Those extra ones. Okay, so game night. And I'm going to put 2021 because I'm going to be using, be using pictures that I take this weekend. So I know they're going to be 2021. Now, I do have the Brother Scan and Cut, and I could put these all through, and there's a setting on there that you don't cut all the way through, but just cut it so it becomes like a sticker sheet. So I could be doing that, but again, with the same reasoning that, the reason I like to do page kits is because our time is limited. And I thought, this is how naive I have been. I thought once, your kids are older, and now, I quit it was full-time for many, many years, 11 years. And then I went to part-time for 3 years. And then in December of 2020, I quit my job at 911. And I thought, hey, I'm going to have all the time in the world. And so I can't really say that I'm retired, though. I can't, because I work for myself now, but I work from home. And man, it just seems that there's not enough hours in the day to get everything done that you want to get done. I have all kinds of plans. Oh, the plans are plentiful, but the hours are just not there. And I do make, like, you know, I'm a planner, so I plan out, okay, tomorrow I'm going to do this, 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 and this, and this, and this. I think my biggest thing is I kind of underestimate how long everything is going to take. And then I always seem to run out of time. This summer, though, I have to say, there's a few days that I took like the afternoon off, just because I wanted to make sure that we enjoyed the summer, you know? Life just seems to, same as I was saying for the kids, you know, like enjoy them while they're young and don't try to rush them to get them to go on to that next stage. It's kind of like that, but with summer. Because I found that summer was just flying by and I wasn't enjoying it. Like I wasn't enjoying it to the fullest. I did purchase a paddle board. This, you know, I bought it in the winter, but it was for the summer. And I hadn't used it at all. So I was like, okay, you know, you got to use that. So I ended up, between me and my kids, I think we took it out probably 6 times this summer. But there's a couple of times it was like long period of times. Like one time I was out on it for 4.5 hours. So that, I have to say, after the 4.5 hours, I was like, okay, oh, well, I've had enough. But it was fun. I'm glad we did it. And now, you know, it's September. So, the kiddies are back in school. Not that I have any kids that are in school, but it's almost like, okay, it's time to get back to, you know, getting serious on stuff. So I did take 2 weeks off of posting videos on YouTube too, because I just felt like I needed a break. I needed that mental break. I needed to disconnect for a little bit. I did that and it felt so good. And now we're back on full time. So you'll be seeing quite a few videos from me in the next, you know, in the coming months. Of course, there's going to be scrapbooking ones, there's going to be page making ones, but there's also going to be different ones too. I think I'm going to start again the diamond painting ones, and I'm going to be starting, starting here on YouTube, but making soap making videos and that kind of stuff, bath and body products. So that's coming up in the next few months too. And some vlog style videos, I think. So all kinds of fun stuff. Oh, I forgot to glue this down. Okay. So now all I got to do, and I'm going to force myself to do it because I can't tell you how many pictures or how many pages that I have like this with no pictures, and then I never end up putting the pictures in. So this weekend, I'm going to be taking pictures and sticking them in. But that's it. That's going to complete this layout. And again, virtual crop is September 24th to 25th. It's on sale right now. And Scrappa-thon 8 will be on sale on September 23rd. And It's going to start October 1st, and it's going to go for the whole month of October. And all our digital prints are on sale. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.